I don't know what's with these robot movies getting younger and younger little girls to try and
canceling the apocalypse,
but they're all kind of blending in. I'll be honest, even though my uncle directed the last one, I didn't really care for it. It was a cool, more oriental version of Transformers before Transformers themselves went more oriental, but I had to give this sequel a stream it, because I guess I just love giving those out. Let me explain. So in the last one, Idris Elba died by
canceling the apocalypse,
and pretty much saved the world. Turns out that he has a son in the second one, which didn't really appear in the first, but he's always just out partying since it's been like a decade and everyone thinks no other attacks are going to happen because that's how tragedies work. There's also this young girl with no parents, living in a scrapyard. She's like a master at building things out of scraps, knows how to fight, meets up with John Boy. It's Ray. It's Ray 2.0. They both end up in jail because of shenanigans, and in order to avoid that, they join the robot military, where now he has to be a teacher and she's a cadet. Again, I don't know why the fate of the world is on kids and, I don't know, building an army when you had a decade, but if you remember in the last one, Charlie Day keeps like a brain from one of the kaijus, and every night he treats it like Russ.
You know, the most productive shit you could do with a woman or with anyone in general in life is mentally fuck the shit out of them and put them onto some new wavelengths and new material knowledge-wise so they can use it to make their life better.
So eventually it starts taking over, he goes all Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and things get way less sunny. The kaiju brain starts controlling the Jaeger robots, looking like Krang from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It gets control of a bunch of other Jaegers and reopens the Pacific Rim in the ocean so other kaijus can rip through and destroy things with that glacier freeze Gatorade raid thing that they got going on. Now, you know you really gotta
canceling the apocalypse,
when this dude ends up being the guy who you're dependent on. I mean, no offense to my man, right? But he looks like what White Walkers from Game of Thrones would be scared of. He looks like what a haunted house feels like. He looks like evil Eddie Redmayne. He looks like he feasts off the skulls of little children. At this point, you know, John Boyega has to rally the troop of 12-year-olds and has to give a speech that rivals his dad's.
Canceling the apocalypse!
And he tried? I mean, it's just hard to top that, you know? It's like the guy who gave the speech after MLK's I Have a Dream speech. There's not much you can do. Obviously, they hop in their Megazords, they do that thing that the Avatars did when they connect to each other, and Boyega finally does the thing he tried doing in The Last Jedi to destroy the final colossal kaiju. Thousands have died, but the world is saved. They lock up Charlie Day and announce that in the third one, they're going to go pay the aliens a visit, and then connect it all to Cloverfield. Thank you guys for checking out this video. Again, a quick, short one. This is one of those movies where you have to like aliens and robots, and it's just about whether you like seeing that on screen. I think we've just gotten so many of them, and other movies have done it a bit better, right? Like, I'm not a big fan of the Transformers stories, but when it comes to the effects, those robots are real, right? But I'm curious to know your thoughts on this. Let me know down below in the comment section. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll send you your very own Jaeger.